are. Sorry, if you head over to Judgies _pod on Letterboxd, you can see all of our movie takes. So that's not what you're here for, because welcome, piss babies, to boys, girls, and MBs. Welcome back to the Judgies Place of the Night. My name's Josh.
My name's Rick.
My name's Christian.
And we are
The
Judgies. Back in movie reviewer than ever.
I'm more of a
Apparently.
film critic, if I do say so myself.
And I'm more of a critique on society.
Okay.
Thoughts on your glasses?
Oh, I thought we were going to chomp Christian's bit and just not mention it the whole episode.
You didn't say that.
Oh.
It's
Well.
implied with the bit.
These are my sisters, and she left them.
I
at
think
the
they look
party,
good on you.
so I
Yeah, they look good. You look good with gold.
stole them. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Anything else?
We just got done with Olsen's first birthday party.
How did it go? Sorry I couldn't make it.
That's really funny, Josh. You were there. But
Your absence wasn't noticed, so it's whatever.
it was good.
Yeah, it was a very...
Yeah.
You can't beat Sloppy Joes on a hot summer day.
Agreed.
I've always said that.
Yeah.
I've heard him say it, I don't know, 24 times.
Were you not impressed with the Sloppy Joes on a hot summer day?
I couldn't tell if you were being like an asshole or not.
No, I just said you can't beat it.
I thought you were like,
No,
Being a dick about it.
That's
Wink,
the
nudge,
first time
nudge.
I've had Sloppy Joes in a long time. And then Aurora's like, we're adding this to our meal rotation.
oh, yeah, they're real good.
Yeah.
And my mom made them.
Those were very good. Very, very good.
Yeah. I thought you were being like, hot food on a hot day. It was dumb.
No, a Sloppy Joe transcends heat.
Okay, fair.
Christian put the finishing touch on Sloppy Joes.
Oh, okay.
What'd you do to the Sloppy Joes?
Put a
Well,
little
she
love in
made
there,
them,
you
and
know?
she said it's missing something, and then I had to doctor it up. I added a little extra barbecue sauce. I added a
Okay.
little bit of mustard,
A little bit of love.
a little bit of love, a little bit of spit,
Okay.
a little bit of Worcestershire sauce.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, but it turned out really good.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fucking effort for 3 hours. And
3 hours? Oh, the party. I thought you were talking about that's how long it took you to make the Sloppy Joes.
Well, it was a Sunday sauce, Josh.
I mean, it was 10 pounds of ground beef. So
Yeah.
it took her a couple hours to make it all.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the party, a
Yeah.
lot of effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking doing that again. That was.
Well, okay.
What?
Thought you guys wanted to have another kid.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. There's a whole other first birthday party potentially.
We'll just show them pictures of Olsen's for his birthday
We'll just
party.
Photoshop them in.
Okay. That's a good idea, and it won't cause trust issues down the line.
No.
That was me being an asshole.
Hopefully, we make enough money that we can afford therapy by then.
And speaking of making things, I was sent in a birthday present
What a segue.
over to P.O. Box 58, Ottawa, Illinois, 61350. And this is from one of the pissiest babies.
Oh.
Can I say that?
The babyest piss?
M. So thanks, M.
Wow, huge puddle of piss M is. I don't know, is that good? Is that bad?
Josh, I forgot to say in the card, you can use my name. Thank God. Woo! Wonderful. Right at the top, honestly. Honestly, outside of the card is better than inside of the card. Your birthday's here.
Ooh.
Hot dog. Happy late birthday, Josh. I know the silly straw comment was a joke, but sometimes you just got to commit to the bit and buy a silly straw. Hopefully it made your birthday a little extra special. Wishing you
Boo.
the pissiest birthday, M. Okay. I feel like
That is
means-
going to be an insane silly straw. That was such a big wrapping.
Oh my God. Holy shit.
Oh, that's,
That's the coolest fucking straw I've ever seen in my
It's
life.
a blue silly straw that just says Josh in cursive, which is insane. I think that's everything that was in there. Wow.
That's the coolest fucking straw.
It's weird that we got silly straws like 3 weeks in a row, like so close to each other.
I believe M was referencing me saying I want a silly straw in the save my name after we got
the carrot ones.
the carrot ones. Yeah.
I do like the carrot one. Unfortunately, I'm always drinking carbonated sodas.
Yeah.
Or beverages. They're not sodas.
Yeah. Bevies. Thank
And
you,
Makes them
M.
a little too hard.
That's incredible. I feel like we all need one now. My birthday.
Have a birthday then, fucker.
Mine's going to be
Listen.
so long. I'm going to be drinking mine from over here.
No, yours will just say Chris.
Okay.
Ew. Maybe it'll be a smaller font.
It's going to be hard to get those loops in a smaller font.
This is insane.
That was
That's the
fun to
coolest
watch. I
thing.
watched everything swirl back into your can.
We don't just watch things swirl back into my can, though, on this
yeah.
podcast. We also podcast on this podcast. And what that entails is us going online and finding silly little stories with our smallest studio audience, potentially.
She is the shortest.
Are you shorter than Aurora? So, yeah, wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
Tiny, minuscule.
Officially shortest and smallest. There we go.
It's
Aurora.
my friend Heather. Everybody say hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
This first one is from Oft Submitter. Just kidding. She's only submitted like 3.
Oh, lazy.
Doesn't say if I can use her name.
Can I say a word that lazy bones
Okay.
sounds so aggressively and like offensive? Can I say that
Yeah.
compared to like just calling someone lazy?
Lazy Bones does seem
Lazy
mean.
Bones.
But it's supposed to be like endearing, like get up, lazy bones.
It hurts.
Well, I mean, maybe they're just saying it to you aggressively, like lazy bones.
No, I just think lazy bones is a hard word to hear.
Well, anyway, this is from Rachel. I'm saying
You
your
would
name.
feel that way, you lazy bone.
Dude, come on. I just said not to say it.
Am I the asshole for getting upset that my wife told me a trashy college story?
Okay.
Yesterday, we were joking around, hanging out with my wife and friends, telling stories. My wife's friend Sarah asked me, has your wife ever told you about how she made 2 guys have a UFC match? My wife was like, oh my God, shut up. And they go back and forth
Go on, though.
until I say, I want to hear the story. My wife says, it's so dumb, I'm going to hate it, but I'm too curious at this point, so
Oh,
I insist
no.
that she tells me about this. She sighs and she says she will. So my wife says, basically, I was at this college party and these 2 guys were hitting on me hard.
Okay.
And like they were kind of getting competitive and a little aggressive towards each other. So I told them if they fought each other one-on-one, I would go home with the winner. Her friends are dying laughing, and Sarah's dumbass, the friend. Yeah. Sarah's dumbass is saying, don't forget to tell them how you made them fight in their underwear. Ha ha ha. What the fuck?
Well, it can't be a proper UFC fight if you're
Yeah.
not in your underwear.
You can't have
Sure.
clothes on when you're in the UFC.
The Underwear Fighting Championship?
Oh, that's what UFC stands for.
Yes.
Does
You're
it
right,
really?
you're right. Yeah. You didn't know that?
Are you not a fan?
Haven't you watched a single episode of Joe Rogan's podcast?
All of them. But I sort of black out whenever he talks about anything that's not political.
Ah.
Well, there's a problem. I was shocked. I asked my wife if she actually went through with this, and she's like, you mean did I sleep with the winner? Yeah, to be honest.
Okay. So then what's he upset about? I thought it was going to be like, you didn't keep your word.
Because his wife had sex with somebody.
Blood was spilled and you didn't honor the champion.
She can see I'm stunned, so she reminds me that I begged her to hear it. Later on that night, when it's just the 2 of us, I tell her how disappointed I am, that was a gross story and she shouldn't be laughing about it or telling anyone. She reminds me that I wanted to hear it, but I thought it would be like a normal crazy college story, not whatever the fuck that was.
You just can't have sex at all.
Yeah.
We argue about it for half an hour, but she refuses to apologize. So I decided to sleep in the guest room. The story was trashy. I thought I deserved an apology for having to hear it. They shouldn't be joking about it. Am I the asshole or is my wife?
Shut the fuck up.
You fucking asked to hear it.
What does the argument even go like in that situation? What is he arguing against?
Why did you tell me the story when I asked you to tell me that story?
Yeah, what's the argument?
Well, it's trashy.
Yeah, you're trash.
I mean, first off, college is for trashy stories.
It's
That's the
debauchery.
whole point. But that wasn't even that trashy
It
of a
wasn't
story.
that trashy of a story.
That seemed like a fun weekend.
Yeah. Guys, fellas, this goes out to you. If you hear your partner has a story that's like, oh, this is crazy, and they've never told it to you, you're gonna probably be upset when you hear it because we're all fucking weak-minded, weak-willed men.
Okay.
Okay.
So when you get your feelings hurt, when you're like, please tell me the story, when you told me, you probably don't like the story, I'm not gonna tell you. hey, maybe take the note the first time. Don't beg them and then be upset at the end where you're like, why did you tell me this story? It crumbles my entire what I believed you were.
But maybe they're like you, Christian. Once they get that nugget of a hint, you're like, well, God knows the story.
I gotta know. Like,
You've
you've said enough to pique my interest that I have to know.
Yeah.
But do I ever let it affect me? I've never had you tell me a story. I'm like, oh no, this changes everything now.
Right.
I don't have any stories that you don't already know. We've been together my whole life.
The hell?
You've had college stories where I wasn't there, and I'm like, please tell me about this. You went to college for 2 whole years when I wasn't there.
Yeah, but you were there like every couple weekends.
You were having fun without me.
What the hell?
I was working a 7 to 3:30.
Living with his boys.
Living with my boys, going to the bar every weekend, and like, I look back and I'm like, that was a really sad time in my life. We lived across the street from a bar. That was a bad decision by the boys.
I was still in college.
Anyway,
You're still in college.
Thanks, Rachel.
Thanks, Rachel.
I want to be a fly in that household.
Yeah.
I just want to know what that argument consisted. Like for 30 minutes, where do you go from there?
I don't.
What's the
I don't know.
argument?
Did I read a story about ending a Friends with Benefits with a single mom?
No.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I'm so jealous of this straw. I'm so fucking jealous of this straw. Every sip you take out of it, I'm just like, oh man, that looks pretty badass.
It must be from the same
That's
company
silly.
as the carrot one.
I don't
And her diameter
know.
feels pretty similar.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say their name.
Are all silly straws like that? I guess it probably has to be, so it has like enough structural strength to hold the shape.
Yeah, if it was too big, it might not.
This is from somebody. Would I be the asshole for ending having a single mom with a newborn for a friends with benefit? So, friends with benefit situation with a single mom that has a newborn.
When does newborn stop? 6 months? 9 months?
I mean,
Here?
Olsen's a year old, and I still call him my sweet baby infant newborn. So
I mean, Olsen's not a newborn. I hate to break the news to
He
you.
is past newborn. He's able to move on his own. He's past newborn.
There's a point where you look at a baby and you're like, not a newborn anymore. I don't know where that point is. So eventually you look at a baby, you're like, that's a baby.
Yeah.
And before that, it's like, oh, that is a newborn.
I don't know, like 5-6 months.
I
Probably.
think that's probably about right.
When can they start holding themselves up a little bit?
Like 4 months.
Why is it taking Christian 30 years?
What the hell?
I, 30 male,
Cut that, editor. Cut that.
have been sleeping with a new mom, 22 female. And
Okay.
even though the baby, 0.5 female. That's what it says. It says 0.5, so it must be 6 months.
Female is insane.
Is not mine. I have always supported her prioritizing the baby over me, as you should.
Yes.
Yeah.
But can we talk about 22 and 30?
Yeah.
The sex is great despite being on the baby's schedule, but I think I might need to end it. About
Okay.
3 weeks ago, we were 5 minutes into having sex when the baby started crying.
That's all it took for you. Like, I gotta get out of this. I gotta get out of this.
I
I mean, that's fine.
I could finish the rest of the story. Or we could just leave it at that.
It's just this kind of this part of the podcast where we kind of interject with a little silly, goofy thing sometimes. Proceed.
We always hard stop and she tends to the kid. This time, after trying to feed it, change the diaper to a fresh one, making sure the temperature wasn't the problem, and rocking and soothing for over half hour, the baby still kept wailing and screaming. It really stressed her out, so much so that my friend asked to leave early. I assured her she's doing her best and I am happy to see them again soon. We met up about a week later and she wanted there to be lots of sex to make up for last time.
Sounds good.
I put a half dose of NyQuil, in parentheses, totally safe, in a kitchen syringe to give the baby when my friends with benefit used the restroom.
Ah!
I only gave it 3/4 of that because she seemed close to throwing it back up. She cried until my friend got out of the restroom and successfully soothed her to sleep without spitting it up. The baby barely made a noise for 6 hours while we had sex for most of that time.
Oh.
We were, of course, in the middle of it when baby wakes up enough to start crying/whining. We stop. She brings the baby back to her bed and sits down next to me trying to figure out what it wants. What it wants. It's baby, not an it. I got a bit concerned since I was still naked and now the baby could see me entirely, though she didn't really study me. I hopped out of bed and got dressed.
Yeah.
I told her I didn't like feeling like I am why the baby is exposed to sexual things. She tried to tell me that it's not disturbing her. She then said something I keep thinking about, that the baby will soon be able to sit up and look around, so I need to be less off-put by all of it.
So the baby's in the same room?
I don't think...
At this point, the
At
baby
this
started
point, yes.
crying, brought into the room.
I left after that feeling like I shouldn't have started a friends with benefits situation with a mom with a newborn. The sex has been great and hanging out when the baby isn't being awful is enjoyable. I feel guilty wanting to be done because she's been really sweet and expressed how thankful she is to have some sex life still. Would it be mean to end things before this gets any more uncomfortable? Can we talk about the fact that this person drugged this
the baby?
That's wild.
That's why you should fucking leave this relationship.
Yeah. If
You're a piece of shit.
she found that out, that's like, it's got to be a felony. Like, that's insane.
I don't even know if you can... Are you looking
you
up NyQuil?
Googling?
Children
Baby
under
NyQuil?
the age of 2 should not be given any kind of cough or cold product that contains
Pseudoephedrine?
whatever the drug is.
Even like a sleep aid, I feel like it would fuck up a newborn.
Yeah.
Whatever is in the NyQuil to make you sleep.
What the fuck?
I'm reading the story and I'm like, man, I mean, whatever. This dude's like not emotionally mature enough to have any kind of relationship with a woman that has a child. But then
if they're just fucking.
Yeah, but the whole point that he's making here is that there's a child involved and she's paying attention to the child. I don't want to be around the child anymore. Like, that's what he's saying here.
Yeah.
So then you shouldn't be with a person that has a child if that's
Right.
how you're feeling.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay. But then when I got to that part, I was like, what the fuck? This person is a psychopath.
Yeah, that's...
You're drugging an infant so you can have sex with the
You
mom.
could have fucking killed that baby.
You could have killed the baby very easily. Very easily. I could imagine... oh, God, that's terrible. That is horrible.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I cannot believe that.
I guess, hey, I hate to say it, folks. Pussy to bomb. Good pussy makes you do some crazy shit.
Joshua.
You know what I mean? I hated to say it.
You're disgusting.
He's the one doing it.
You're disgusting.
I didn't want to say
I didn't want to say it at all.
I was just thinking I just said what we're all thinking.
I didn't want to, Erica.
That story was fucked up. That dude is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I really hate that.
Was
Maybe
that-
it's because I have a kid.
Was that...
I hate it a
No,
lot.
I think it's a pretty universal thing to understand that drugging a child is bad.
Josh, I don't think you're feeling the way I'm feeling.
That's such a breach of trust and ugh. That's, was that on Reddit or is it just screenshots?
I was on Reddit.
Did you see the comments where they just
Oh, it was
him up?
screenshots. I mean, I can probably...
There's no way that's still up. That dude just incriminated himself in a crime.
No, it was just screenshots.
There's no way that could be up still.
Quick Google search doesn't pop it up for me.
Where did my other one go?
That was fucked up.
I have lost the next story because y'all made me go backwards.
We didn't make you do
We
nothing.
didn't make you do nothing.
Where the fuck
I don't know. Is it weird in general to have a friends with benefit relationship with a new mom? I don't know. Is it weird?
No, I mean everyone, different people want different amounts of sex and everything. It's totally fine for that person to want to seek sex and not necessarily want to find a new dad figure.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what hookup apps are for. Like, some people just need to hook up with, less strings. And as long as you can find somebody you can trust and
Yeah.
around your baby. Clearly she thought she had that.
Yeah.
She did not.
No.
She had someone who tried to kill her baby.
Yeah.
But
That is
again,
fucked
I know, I
have to
hear you
say.
protesting, but pussy was to bomb.
Give me my carrot back.
That's what having good pussy does to a motherfucker. You know all the posts where it's like, this is what no pussy does to a motherfucker?
Yeah.
This is what having good pussy does to a motherfucker.
Yeah. It's also crazy that the first time the baby cried, and he was like, I have to end things. And so then the second time, he's like, I have to end this baby.
Yeah, when he said things, he meant baby.
What the fuck?
I think that's a totally normal realization. If he's like having sex and then the baby cried, and he's like, okay, I think I can't deal with this. This isn't right for me. I think that's normal, fine realization. Get out of there if you want. But
It
the
just
reaction
seems crazy
can't
for it
be.
to be like once.
I don't know. I think that's fine because maybe how many opportunities are you in that situation?
True.
Right.
You're going to try to give a new single MILF, a little bit of Pound Town, and then you realize, you know what, this isn't for me. I'm not right for this situation. And then, unfortunately, again, I really detest. I don't want to say this at all, but the pussy was so.
Got his ass. All right, this one is from Foo Fighter. They've sent me stuff before that I've used.
Dave.
I thought you might like this. It's also
Another
a
one.
new subreddit.
Whoop.
Kind of a combination of the red pill and blue pill debate. You can read my name on this pod. Well, it's only showing up to me as Foo Fighter right now, so that's what you're getting.
Dave.
This is from r/purplepilldebate.
Oh, so should we fill on what red pill, blue pill is?
Yes, please.
So a la the Matrix, you get the choice between taking the red pill and opening your eyes and seeing what the world for what it really is, and blue pill, which is going back to your normal life and existing under the current auspices of society. Red pill in this sense means that you're a piece of shit, misogynist, conspiracy theorist, all these things. Blue pill means that you have pronouns in your bio.
Okay. So red pill means you're woke.
In the
a
movie, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But these people aren't geniuses, and they don't realize that the Matrix was written by trans women.
Well, it's not. What do you mean it's a
who
trans allegory?
We're using it as an allegory for existing as a trans person in society. So.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Where does the Speed Racer movie come into this whole thing?
I'm not sure.
The dating
Blue-pilled.
mark. You were saying?
Josh is blue pilled for not understanding that the Speed Racer movie also has very heavy trans allegories tones to it.
Like the one that came out in the 2010s?
Yeah.
Oh.
Made by the Wachowski sisters.
Oh, is it the same people?
Yeah.
I
It's
didn't
a
know
fantastic
that.
movie. It had poor marketing. I thought you were a film buff now, Josh.
Only bad ones.
It was critically panned when it first came out.
Can I read the story?
I would
Nah,
love
before
for you.
that.
The dating market isn't fair and isn't meant to be fair, so we should give young men a break.
Okay.
Any heterosexual 18 to 25-year-old man looking to form romantic relationships with a woman in his peer group is competing with the total sum of all straight male libido.
Okay. It's fair. You could also say that the other way.
If you are some regular guy looking to get with some relatively attractive member of the opposite sex, you are in direct competition with 35-year-old tech millionaires on steroids and unlimited willpower to make up for lost time. 6'5", fourth-generation football quarterback genetic lottery legacies.
Nope.
Instagram fitness model influencers in town for the month with 8 Tinder boosts on standby.
What the fuck is... Where do you live?
And those are just the direct physical threats. Nowadays, with social media and modern culture, there's also the attention of thousands of men on social media all declaring her a goddess on earth. The fact that 99% of the men she sees every day on TikTok, Netflix, and YouTube are significantly above average and in the position they are in for that very reason.
That's why we're big on TikTok.
The pervasive cultural characterization of men as manipulative, secretly misogynistic, and pressures from her peers to show off her mating prospects. It's much more fun to show off a 6'4" man than a 5'9" one. Regardless of the troubles women systemically face in many other aspects when talking specifically about dating, everything is significantly skewed against young, unremarkable men, and it's unfair to blame them for their misanthropy or urge to just check out from the dating sphere altogether.
What's misanthropy?
That's when you
Like
don't like women, right? Or that's when
What's misogyny?
misanthropy is towards men, right?
That's misandry.
So is
misanthropy.
that just all
Like all
women?
people?
A dislike of
Or all
feminine
people?
kind.
No, of humankind.
I
Of
was gonna say just all people,
humankind.
right?
Okay. So we're getting in the non-binary folk and and they can get involved in this hate.
They are woke.
The insidious thing about all of this is that among the young men I know doing well in dating, many of them seem average and unremarkable, but often have a few extraneous factors that really show their advantage is unfair. There is this normal couple I know where the man and woman look about the same, but I learned the dude is a trust fund baby with $6 million in the bank and free to spend whatever he wants on her.
Yeah.
There's another couple where the guy and girl are both relatively out of shape, but I saw a picture of the guy when they got together and he almost looked like a male model at low body fat and without a beard.
Okay.
What is going on here? I'm so confused. He's like, both these examples, he's like, yeah, they look like they should be going out with each other, but secretly he was a millionaire and secretly he was a model. And it's like, but you just said that they're the same level of attractiveness. What does?
Yeah.
So I don't understand what his whole deal here is.
The deal is it's not fair that somebody that is average looking with
Gets to go
nothing else to offer doesn't get the girl.
Yeah. He's entitled to feminine partnership.
I just think the thing he's missing is personality.
Oh, I mean, to be fair, $6 million in the bank can help a lot, and for some people.
Overall,
that's
when you
true.
really have nothing special going on for you, dating is tough as a guy, tougher than it has been for almost every one of your ancestors.
No.
The way we seem to blame men for being lonely, virginal, having no riz, or not fucking around when they're young is callous, cruel, and deliberately ignorant of the factors nowadays that make the dating market an existential minefield of angst and prolonged suffering for men.
Is that it?
That's it.
So there's this website that fucking incels like this like to use as a sort of like gotcha on women. I couldn't find it when I was trying to Google it. But it's like you ask a woman like what they want in a partner. Like where it's like height, salary range, age, and if they're fat or not, I think is the fourth question. And then it shuffles down like what percentage of men are actually in this group. And it's supposed to like humble the girl and be like, oh, only 0.3% of people are 6 foot and make $200,000 and aren't fat. That's crazy. But it's like, yeah, I mean, when you're finding a long-term monogamous partner, it's gonna, regardless of your parameters that you set in preferences, it's gonna be a very small percentage of people because you're looking for a long-term monogamous partner. You can't just settle with anybody.
Also, it's gonna be this thing of like, if you're filling out an online like questionnaire, and it's like, how much money do you want your partner to make? You're gonna pick the most, like
A lot.
the most amount of money you can.
Yeah.
Are they in good shape? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna pick the best shape. It's like, what do you mean?
Yeah. Also, too, with like stuff like this, it's so funny because this happens a lot. This is why I used to love reading the dating subreddits and stuff. It's because these dudes feel entitled to having sex. They feel like they don't need to work. They shouldn't have to work hard to become in a relationship.
Yeah.
And they think that, oh man, if I just had money, then this girl would be interested in me. And there are some girls that are like that, right? If you can just have a bunch of status symbols, they'll be more attracted to you. But the girl who's attracted to money would never be attracted to you.
Yeah.
But a girl who's not attracted to money might like you for being funny or just like being a nice guy.
Well,
Taking
I
her
think
out.
we have enough proof that he's not either of those.
Well, he is a nice guy. Like a nice guy, TM. An online nice guy.
All right, I have a real quick one.
Oh, okay.
This, I don't know if they said I could use their name. They didn't, so I won't say it.
Say it if you're bad.
Don't be red-pilled. If you're getting red-pilled, it's because you actually are being oppressed by capitalism. You need to refunnel that rage into proper avenues and not hate women.
Preach.
Or other men.
Another new subreddit.
Whoop.
Did we even whoop for the last one?
No. Editor, whoop.
This is from r/birthcontrol. My boyfriend insists I get an IUD to stop my period.
Okay.
I, 16 female,
Right.
have had my period for 4 years. My boyfriend, 19 male,
All right.
wants me to get an IUD.
British?
Why would that be British?
16, I think, is the age of consent in Britain.
Oh. We've been arguing about it for quite some time as I don't see any point in it. His reason being simply that period blood is gross and it gets in the way of our relationship. I have told him I've had birth controls before and they've only brought me more pain, but I've never had an IUD. How can I compromise with him without getting an IUD? Break up.
Yeah. Quick aside, it's 16 in England and Wales, not all of Britain.
Wow.
The top comment here says, instead of getting the unwanted IUD, in parentheses, it's your body, your choice, not his, have you considered getting a new boyfriend?
Very true. Very
And
true.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
That dude sucks.
Period blood ain't that big of a distraction. Like,
No.
at a maximum 5 days of where if you don't feel comfortable having sex with period blood potential, you
Then
just,
don't.
yeah, you can do hand stuff, mouth stuff, butt stuff, break up. All of these are options in this situation.
Yeah.
And that's what I would do.
Yeah, she should break up with him.
Guys are so fucking lame.
Speaking of breaks,
Oh,
we should go on one.
yeah.
That sounds great.
Great. Then throw us to a break, Erica. And we're back on this side of the break, and I hope you are all ready for me and Aurora too,
Oh.
Tell me about that Circle Jerdge.
because we're bringing back comments on YouTube music videos. That's right.
Oh, hooray.
Are we excited? Are we pumped? Are we amped?
Yes.
I guess you could
All of the
say
above.
all of the above.
Okay, perfect. Because that's, if you're not, then I may as well just scrap the whole fucking bit.
Oh, well, in that case, we'll do my Circle Jerdge instead.
You had a circle jerk?
No, I just wanted to see your face.
Because I put in work on this one, and you can't. I would have put in more work. If I had more time. Is the thing.
Oh, I mean, I can come up with some shit.
You
real
can
quick.
just. You think you just come up with a circle jerge?
Yeah.
Name one.
What do you mean?
Come
Give
up
a
with a
premise.
circle jerge right now.
Let's hear a premise.
We can go back to our roots and say hot take.
You want us to just come up with things these days? You think we can just do that? Like we haven't come up with all of our
We
hot
could
takes.
do a never have I ever.
The last hot take I came out with, I got lambasted.
Yeah,
for.
because you said you didn't like kittens.
That's not what I said. I said that they're objectively uglier than puppies. That's all I said.
You said you hated kittens.
I said that kittens are ugly.
You said you hated them.
I didn't
You wish
listen
that they
back to the
all
episode.
died.
I did say that. That was off mic.
I would dance on the grave.
Once. Everybody deserves it to do it once.
No. Incorrect.
You don't get to dance on one grave.
Are you going to do your circle
You
jerk
get
or
to
not?
That's
dance
right.
on
This
one
first
grave.
music video on YouTube is Fall For You by Secondhand Serenade. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind. I won't live to see another day. I swear it's true. Because a girl like you's impossible to find. You're impossible to find. That's right. Me and Aurora sang them in pre-production. That way we wouldn't get copyright claim.
Well, I loved it. It was great.
This was a comment left from Jacob Hammond 8601 a year ago.
Oh.
Okay.
That song came out in when? A long time?
2008.
Easy.
9. It was,
Really?
it was my freshman year of high school. Because this was me and my first girlfriend's song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah. It was actually really freaking adorable.
Very cute.
Everyone in the comment section talking about nostalgia and being in their feelings about this song. One of the biggest things I miss about this era of music is the comment sections. People would pour their hearts out to complete strangers. Everything from a girl that left them or how the boy they loved in junior high left them and that they will never recover. The best part about it was the comments coming back from complete strangers telling them to keep their chin up. Or flip that, reverse it.
Rabbit
As a Willy Wonka reference. Or just keep looking ahead because it isn't the end. A true collective of people that had just the best intentions and were genuine people that knew things would get better. Some of us found the light at the end of the tunnel and found our true soulmate, while the others, they're still going through flings, still unable to get emotionally attached since their first love.
They're still hooking up with 22-year-old newly mothers.
To those still stuck in that rut of being emotionally detached, we still have your backs and things will get better. It is truly amazing what music can do and how it can make you feel. A fellow comment enjoyer on music videos. How about that?
We love to hear that.
313 likes for that fellow.
Okay.
Deservedly. Honestly, that comment should have banged more, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Did you leave the comment?
It was from
is that your burner
Jacob
account?
Hammond 8601.
It sounds like a name that you would make up.
In what way?
I don't know.
What about it gave
It's
it
the
away?
same
Sounds like-
initials.
It sounds like one of your best friend's names mixed with like a football player's name, and then the last time the Colts won the Super Bowl.
We
this
all know
year.
you like the Top Gear European show with the Hammond guy on it.
Gotcha.
Jacob, your friend. Same initials. Not that you're not throwing off anybody, buddy.
Colts won the Super Bowl in 2006. When's the last time the Browns won the Super Bowl? Never? Oh, interesting.
86. What,
Can I
did they
it's
win
the
the
second half
first
of the
one or
episode. Can I have my
something?
carrot back, please?
Have the Browns never won a Super Bowl?
No, they've won the NFL or like the football championship before it was the merger, so it wasn't called the Super Bowl.
Womp.
This next one is on a little comment on "When You're Gone" by Avril Lavigne. When you walk away, I count the steps that you take. Do you see how much I need you right now? When you're gone,
The pieces
pieces of my heart are missing you.
I don't know this
When you're gone,
the
face I came
I like-
to know.
It's
is
taking me
missing
back
too.
to the pool. I can hear it
Yeah.
on a radio in the behind
It's
me.
a banger of a song. Probably one of Avril's it's a very big song, but you don't remember it as a song.
No, I don't think I know that one.
It has like 173 million views on YouTube.
That's like chump change nowadays.
This is this is from 3 weeks ago from Rosalia Mar 689.
3 weeks ago.
Yep. When I was 12 years old, I fell in love for the first time, and I used to listen to this song. Now I am 27. I've never been loved by anyone.
Oh, no, Rosalia.
I just remembered this song and came back to listen. I have no emotion while listening to it.
Oh.
Just a deep knowing that I will grow old and I will be alone and not loved by anyone.
Not even nostalgia.
It's not a fear anymore, but knowledge. And it's okay.
That's so
Whoa.
depressing.
6 likes. Yeah. 6 likes on that bitch.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one. That was rough.
Well, how about this next song, Creep by Radiohead?
But I'm a creep.
I'm a weirdo.
I'm a weirdo.
Does it really take that long?
Yeah.
Oh
it
my
does.
god.
What the hell am I doing here?
I don't belong.
I don't belong here.
Janet.
We were doing acapella,
Jenna.
so it could have been off time. This is from Barca Forever NW8GX, or Barca, if you want to pronounce it properly. Can we bring this back? This feeling, this music, this vibe? The world needs more of this.
Hell
1,000 likes.
No, he's right, though.
This next one is Wonderall.
Wait. I have to tell a story about
Okay.
me hearing Creep
Okay.
acapella-ish.
Okay.
Is karaoke almost acapella-ish?
Almost.
Almost.
Is
Not
this a
really.
story I don't know?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know.
So this is our first year at SIU. At the very beginning of the year, they hold like a little like dogs night out. It tries to get all the freshmen to come hang out and like see what the campus has to offer.
Sure.
And I've been going. It's the first Friday of like the first week, so I've only been to class for 1 week, and I've seen this weird guy every single day. He's running to classes every time I see him. And then as I'm walking through Dogs Night Out, I walk past the karaoke place, and I just see him up there singing his little heart out. He's singing, he's going fucking insane. He's got a fedora. He's got fingerless gloves on.
As Tom York intended.
Yeah. And he is just fucking bleating it out there, baby.
That's awesome.
You weren't there for this?
I mean, I think I was with you, but I don't remember this.
You
at
were
all.
a freshman.
Yeah. Oh, no, I would have been a sophomore.
Oh, okay.
I did a year of community college. And
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot you were poor.
What the hell? I don't know what I want to do with my life,
He was
Josh.
less poor than us.
What the hell?
I also went to the same community college. This next one is Wonderwall Oasis. Okay. It restarted for some reason.
I don't belong here.
Wonderwall
Oasis.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. And by now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
We all know the song. We all love it. This is a comment from Barca Forever NW8GX.
Wait, is it the same?
Can we bring this back?
Shut up.
This feeling,
Are you serious?
this music, this vibe. The world needs more of this. 42 likes on that one. It didn't perform as hot.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah. This next one, Kids MGMT. Ever heard of it? It kind of goes like this.
Do, 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 do.
What are you doing?
I'm trying. We all know how the song goes. This is from Beanie17.2.
Okay.
Man, I love this song. I heard it way before it was massive. Probably back in 06, 07, I got my hands on the demo from a producer mate of mine.
Whoa.
And played it to my friends in Manchester and told them this is going to be massive. 08, 09 rolled around and guess what?
Holy shit.
Yeah, he got his hands on a demo.
I don't believe him.
You don't
I'm
think that's a
so
real
jealous.
story?
I'm so jealous. How do I get friends that can get me hands on demos?
Yeah, I live in Manchester.
Frick.
7 likes to make up a story and get 7 likes. Not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. This next one, though, is Californication, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I don't know how he starts.
Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation. Little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotation.
This is
And
Josh
if
only.
you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. I did not realize the words in that song.
I didn't even pay attention. I was
It's
so...
like, starts out saying like psychic Chinese is the first words of the song.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you don't consume your songs?
This is a comment from Barca Forever NW8GX. Can we bring this back? This
You're lying.
feeling, this music, this vibe. The world needs more of this. 448 likes.
You are
I'm
lying.
Even
not
better
lying.
than Radiohead?
No, Radiohead was 1,000
That-
likes,
okay.
bud. This next one, we all know it. We all love it. We kind of talked about it earlier. This is Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana.
Josh only.
Josh only.
This isn't Josh only. That was from...
With the
lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now. Entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now. Entertain us.
I thought he said entertainers. Now I'm
Entertain
realizing-
us.
Well,
A mosquito, my libido.
A bravado, a moscato. Yeah. You know how it goes.
Yeah, I do.
This is from Keiser Sose 6284, 8 years ago.
Kaiser Sose?
Keyser.
Yeah.
However sad it is that the music industry lost a great in Kurt, I can't help but think he just wouldn't fit into today's culture and its obsession with bullshit music, celebrity nobodies, and all the other crap that's happened over the last 10 years.
Bunch of frickin'
He's
posers.
better off out of it, having left an incredible legacy of how music should be. Do you think Kurt would have preferred to get shot by a shotgun by You think that's where he would rather be at in his life?
Hypothetically.
This guy's like, good thing you fucking died, Kurt, because otherwise you have to listen to Dua fucking Lipa.
I don't know. I feel like Dave Grohl is still kind of living his best life. So
I really feel like Kurt would have been okay.
2/3 of Nirvana is still really living their best life.
There's plenty of great, talented, unique individual artists that are doing wonderful for themselves. 246 likes. For
Honestly,
wishing that Kurt Cobain died all the time. It's not bad.
him
Yeah.
being alive probably only would have changed that there would have been like a record label hosted by Kurt Cobain, and he would have had his little sad boys with him.
This next
Little
one,
sad boys. Kurt and the sad boys.
crowd favorite. Sweater Song, Coming Undone by Weezer.
Oh yes.
If you want to destroy my sweater,
oh,
hold this thread as I walk away.
As I walk away.
Watch me
unravel,
I'll soon be naked. Lying on the floor, lying on the floor. I've come undone.
What was that, Josh?
What?
That tone at the end.
I can't sing.
I know.
Is this a secret? This is from Crimson and
Lying there,
Clova.
my Superman skivvies.
8 months ago, Weezer was a much-needed tonic from that playfully cut through. A much-needed tonic that playfully cut through a lot of the doom and gloom of the grunge era.
Okay.
Yeah, he's coming after my boy Kurt again.
Yeah, this is kind of
They
fucked
aren't
up.
cool because they didn't want to be cool, and we loved him for it. About 15 years ago, I started to hear folks trashing them as lame dad rock band. This was upsetting to me and hurt my heart, TBH. I can only assume they get dragged because they write clever songs and can play and sing live as well as they do on a recording.
Which is true. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Weezer live.
They-
They fucking rock.
They put on a pretty good stage.
I don't know if
show.
you've seen anything Weezer's put out since this album, but it's dog shit.
No.
They got one or two okay songs.
I still like Weezer's new stuff.
It just doesn't capture the same vibe. Then,
It's
Yeah,
the
that's
same
fair.
vibe. It still is nerdy dad rock, unfortunately.
what the fuck?
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
The last bit here says, "Sorry, Ashley Simpson generation, but this is something you'll never understand."
Ashley
Who
Simpson.
is defining an era of music as Ashley Simpson generation?
When was this comment?
8 months ago.
What the fuck?
Huh? It's
So-
like Ashley Simpson hasn't been relevant in a decade.
Ever,
or more.
really?
She was a flash in the pan.
Yeah, if anything. Her sister was more famous
Yeah.
than her. What the hell is that?
That's her dance on Saturday Night Live
Oh.
when they accidentally
When they cut
screw
the
up.
music.
They screw up and she's lip syncing. She
That's
dances
right.
off by doing this.
That's right. I thought it was you flashing like gold pan and panning for gold.
Oh,
I
no.
thought you were talking about her boobs.
Did Ashley?
No, but Jessica does.
Thank
5
you.
likes on that comment though.
Ooh, rough
5 too
one.
many.
This next one,
There's more?
there's 2 more.
I
Next
love
one,
it. I love it so
God.
much.
Bodies, Drowning Pool.
Oh, yeah.
You, Josh.
I cannot wait to hear this.
Let the bodies hit the floor. 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 There we go. Okay.
Brilliant.
One.
This is from
Nothing wrong with me.
Vissael Barca 8007. 4 months ago. It's 2023 and it's still a masterpiece. It never goes out of style. 3.6 thousand likes.
It's hard to argue with that comment.
And this next one is on Psychosocial by Slipknot. Which, if you don't know, sounds like this. Exactly. And the rain will kill us all. Throw ourselves against the wall. But no one else can see the preservation of the martyr in me. Psychosocial. That's exactly what Yep. Psychosocial. It's exactly what it sounds like. Very good. This is from Barca Forever NW8GX 9 days ago. It's 2023 and it's still a masterpiece. It never goes out of style. He yanked the other Barca fans' bit. 18 likes on that one.
That's wild.
So there we go. That is
I loved it.
songs from YouTube music videos.
Can we do more of those? I liked singing along with you, Josh.
Thanks,
it felt
bud.
fun.
Thanks, buddy. Those were all one take from me and Aurora, so
That's really impressive.
if you couldn't tell how we messed up and just, it's fine. So now we're going to move on
Is
to
this why you left Olsen's party so early?
Yeah, what the hell?
I had to shit.
Okay,
Oh,
fair
that's
enough.
fair.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, that's a completely reasonable excuse.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not mad anymore. I was mad for a half second.
Will you find me a listener submitted sound, please?
That's right. I will find you a listener submitted sound because we play a listener submitted sound before a listener submitted story. So if you want to send it in, someone
fuck,
on
I
to
don't have one of those.
judgiespod@gmail.com. Put listener submitted sound in the title there. That way we can find it easily. And I am going to try to find one.
Did you just say you don't have a listener submitted story?
Huh?
You said you were ready to go. And you forgot 2 of the major components of our episodes?
What are you talking about?
And then you're sounding a lot like Christian over there.
We read that one on the...
This is a random sound that I'm taking from... I really feel like we've done that one before. Why is it in this folder? Do you want to listen to a 3-minute voicemail they accidentally sent to their ex? Is that interesting?
3 minutes is too long.
Okay, how about one from off-submitter Anthony Serrato on July 9th, live from L.A. We've had to have listened to this before. There's no way we haven't listened to this before.
Off-submitter.
But off-submitter is getting another fucking plug. Coming in, yeah.
What?
Coming in, yeah.
Coming at you live from sunny Los Angeles, California.
Incorrect. Oh, you're going to anal a dick for sure.
And guess what she is?
Imagine me saying that when he puts his cock in it. Oh my god! Cocktail. I'm so sorry.
Studio, you didn't get to hear that? Our reaction was...
I am 98% sure we've listened to that before, but thank you, Anthony Serrato. Wonderful, as always.
It's unfortunate that Anthony puts in the most amount of effort and just puts out banger after banger, and then we have to play them every time they come in.
Yeah.
More, please.
If you want to do that, listeners submit it sound. It could be low quality or low effort, just short. 30 seconds is really where we want to sit around at.
Yeah.
Maybe a minute if it's really funny. I mean, we're not sitting over here being upset that Sal put in like a 47-second Hey Ya cover. You know what I mean?
With way too many hey
Well, no, they have a career in music.
Yeah, that's very true.
This is in our email.
Whoa!
No way.
We got it yesterday.
What's that email address?
It is judgiespod@gmail.com.
And what was the subject line? Listener submitted story?
Listener story.
Crazy.
If this isn't Josh to read, hey, button.
No.
Okay.
No.
Absolutely button.
Forget that button.
I'm just saying, if this is a listener submitted, if this isn't
Hey,
Josh to read,
Judgies.
hello.
Hey, Judgies.
Hi.
Yes, hello. Feel free to use my name. My name is Sam, and I am 24 male.
Holy cow, did they mean to rhyme right there?
In the 3-year anniversary Circle Jerdge, Josh mentioned the pissing the bead, but pissing the bed, I know what you meant, Sam, story. And well...
Josh has pissed the bead, too.
That's very true.
That's not what
I call it, some people call it passing a kidney stone. I call it pissing the bead.
Oh, my God. Well, I have my own pissing the bed story. Dot.
Okay.
Like
British.
Kind of. The story comes from a few years ago. I want to preface this by saying I am not a big drinker. I prefer an herbal buzz, if you know what I'm
Hey,
saying.
smoke it if you got it.
Scared of that one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Doghouse.
It's
but-
Doghouse.
Okay, all right.
I am not the most steady drunk. I was at a buddy's house for his birthday, and we had gotten a keg and was playing many rounds of flip cup. Very fun. After drinking many beers spread with glasses of water, it was time for bed. I was staying in my friend's brother's room, and nature took its course after drinking a large amount of liquid. I remember making it to the bathroom once, and then a dream about pissing in a laundry basket. I woke up the next morning thinking about the strange dream, and you guessed it, I had stumbled my drunk ass over to his nice clean laundry and defiled it with my urine.
do come true.
Dreams do come true.
I was up before my friend, so I threw it in the laundry. I lied and I said that I threw up in it because it seemed less embarrassing than saying I pissed in it.
But piss... Wait, he started doing the laundry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because piss and puke are different things.
Yeah. I do... strangely, throwing up in it is less embarrassing than pissing in it.
Oh, for sure. You can't control the throw up. It reaches a critical point at some point where you don't know where you're going. You're trying to find something.
I agree with that. A year passed, and I told my friend the truth. He was cool with it. This is my one and only truly drunk story. And then it says end story.
I thought you were drinking beers, not Trulies. Also,
Liar.
When you piss upon a star.
I want to thank you for your show. I currently work mostly alone, so having your show to listen to has gotten me through many shifts. Thanks. From Sam. Thanks, Sam.
Thanks,
Great
Sam.
story.
Sam, you are. How about that?
What do I need to do if I've read the story?
Move it to listener submissions red.
Triple dot.
Triple dot.
Yeah. Just move that over to red. That way we don't read it again.
Move.
Listener submitted
Red. Done. Okay, now back to Instagram.
Well, I don't want to get too far away from the dreaming. Him dreaming about peeing in a basket came true.
Mm-hmm.
I dreamed about getting tabletopped last night. Did I get tabletopped in reality?
Not yet.
What the hell?
Night's still young.
Are you planning something nefarious?
I don't know.
Tabletops are nefarious.
I have a friend who, in high school, when we would get drunk, 21, we were all stupid as shit. We would all drink at this house, and then we'd all stay the night, and then he would just like get up and just like piss in a drawer.
Oh my
like,
god!
He would make it to the kitchen and then just like open up a kitchen drawer and piss in a kitchen drawer every time. And like every time you would wake him up and he would have no recollection of it. He's like, I don't know. It's like, maybe he was trying to pee in the sink and he's just like, that's too high. That's too high. I got to pee in this drawer.
Makes sense for this guy.
Yeah.
Sink is the second toilet. Well, it goes toilet, bathtub. If you don't have either of those, sink.
Yeah.
That's the hierarchy of where you can pee at.
A sink is just a urinal, kind of.
Basically. It's the trough that you have to pee at an arena, but it's in your home.
You ready for this doozy?
Now I am.
This is from r/advice.
Wow, what a weird come from behind on advice. I had 2 stories from them recently.
A non-white family moved into my building.
Bad way to start this,
Yeah.
I feel like.
At least I didn't say black with a hard B.
My family is what you would call white enthusiasts.
Oh.
Not in the sense of fascism or anything.
No.
But they believe good can only be found in other whites.
So,
Not in fascism, but more in racism?
what?
Not all whites are good. You know, there's white trash. But you're not going to find gold in black.
Again, specifically black.
Yeah.
Specifically black.
That's kind of their philosophy. So a family, which I guess is Asian or North African, not that dark, recently moved right in front of us.
Interesting that you can't differentiate between entire continents. I guess you're so bad at being racist.
I don't see colors at all.
I don't see colors at all. One color bad. No color white, very good.
My family does not engage. They don't say hi to them, and they avoid/ignore their presence. They spoke about the situation with concern, how this family has taken an apartment that wasn't built or intended for them, the list of issues they might cause to the building, and the usual anti-immigration talk. Now, the other day, one of the children of such family approached me, and I spontaneously engaged with him. My parent...
If someone's approaching you, you're not spontaneously engaging with them. You're having a normal human interaction.
My parents gave me a look and told me once inside to not give confidence to these people. Thing is, it wasn't the first time I did. I spoke with the father, which was looking for the number of the building manager. My problem is that I guess this family is going to try making contact with my family since I gave them a good impression, and they're going to blame me for it.
Could you believe that? Huh.
I want to avoid arguments with them. What kind of excuse could I use for justifying my interactions with them? It would be weird if I stopped saying hi all of a sudden. How do you even not say hi to someone who comes and talks to you? My mother thinks they're going to start ringing and asking for free food because of my dumb behavior.
You live in the same apartment. You're both the same economic class. What do you mean?
I'm getting tired of hearing all of the issues I might be causing. I don't know what to say. Can you believe that shit? I struggle to believe that there are people that fucking feel this way.
That's
I just don't understand.
That is insidious, deep-rooted, just straight racism.
Yeah.
I just, it blows my mind that people behave that way.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're conceding, like, there's like, oh, I don't want to upset my parents. I'm just going to be a racist.
Well, I mean, they
No,
didn't
fuck your
say their
parents.
age, right?
No, it didn't.
I
They
hope-
sound young though, right?
Yeah, I hope they are able to use this opportunity to unlearn all of the things that they've been taught.
Yeah.
And like interacting with somebody who's not white can then be like, oh, well, they didn't suck.
Yeah.
So maybe my parents were wrong.
Yeah.
And if your parents have explicitly said to you, not in a fascist way to a kid,
That is a fascist way.
yeah, that's literally just, you can't believe that. They're being
Yeah.
fascists. They're being insane pieces of shit.
I couldn't fucking believe that.
White enthusiast is an insane slant on white supremacy.
Yeah.
That's absolutely wild. What's that Malcolm X quote? It's something about like some Malcolm X quote that's like, I'd rather people be like this than like the white liberal. Because it's like, at least you can identify these people as like, you are a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Whereas like people who are
Pretending
like,
to be.
yeah, or like, you know, everybody has a lot of unlearning to do and everything in society, but
Yeah.
god damn, that is so disheartening.
Wasn't that awful?
Yeah.
It's insane that they just. I mean, I guess it's Reddit, but it's like insane to be talking about that online. It's like, yeah, my parents are a piece of shit, and I think I'm gonna also be a piece of shit with them.
All right, I've got one more.
What was the advice they were even looking for? I don't even remember.
They were trying to figure out how they can talk to these people still, but tell their parents why they're doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they don't want to seem rude for not saying hi.
I would just straight up, hey, my parents are really fucking racist.
Yeah.
Don't talk to them.
But I don't think they believe yet that their parents are racist. They have been learned that, like, they have been taught that what they're doing is right.
All right, this last one was sent to me by, did she say if I could use her name?
What?
Has sent me a lot of things. Never one. You can use my name. This is from Jessica.
Thanks, Jessica.
It's insane. I gotta be honest. To be like, don't use Jessica. Don't use Ashley. Don't use the most common white girl names in the world.
There's only one Jessica in my square block.
This is from r/best of Redditor updates. My boyfriend of 4 years has been collecting and freezing our dog's poop.
Science.
Well,
He's a scientist.
I'm more worried about the space.
4 years of poop is a considerable
Like at a chest
amount of
freezer?
real estate.
This was originally posted on r/relationship_advice. My boyfriend and I have been together for 4 years. We have lived together for 2. A few months ago, we adopted a dog who is about 1 year old. He's very healthy and loving, well-trained, a perfect dog. My boyfriend has a so-called man cave in our house. It's untidy, so I don't really go in there. He has a fridge and a freezer there, which I assumed was for drinks and snacks. Today I had some friends over and we ran out of beer, so I went to his man cave to see if he had any in his freezer.
Okay.
Why are you
Why-
keeping
why'd you
beer
have-
in your freezer?
Yeah, why? That's a bad lie. Just tell us why you're snooping. Don't lie with the bad lie. Just tell us why you're snooping in the freezer.
Listen, I love Snoop, all right?
Just say it.
But
There
just,
was no beer
beer's
in the
there.
fridge, so you had to look in there like, oh, he must have alcohol.
Oh,
in the
he's a
freezer.
fucking dumbass. He freezes his beer and it explodes everywhere.
We'll just scrape it off and use it as ice.
hang
Turns
Beer
out
slushy? What the hell?
he didn't, but he did have a whole fuckload of my dog's poop in there, frozen. It looks like he's been collecting it for a month. Sorry, boyfriend of 4 years has been collecting the dog's poop, not
okay.
4 years worth of poop. I misread. I'm so sorry.
I mean, as soon as you said they've had the dog for a year, I was a little
yeah,
wary.
I also was like, how does this play out? But okay, we're on the same page now. It looks like he's been collecting it for a month. There's like 60 bags of poo. What the fuck? How do I confront them about this and ask what's going on? Why would he be freezing dog poo? My dog has nothing wrong with him, so there's no reason like that we
case of
need to be
emergency.
preserving the poo. No one has told us to do this. Like, what?
Well, the thing is, you never want to be caught empty-handed. Like, you don't want to have to need dog shit in the future and be like, I have it every day and I just throw it away. I've got a whole
Bad
frozen-
neighbor. They say they're not a fascist, but they're definitely a fascist. Now we need dog shit to go light on fire on their porch.
There
That's
we go.
fair.
There we go. Fertilizer, maybe.
Relevant comments. He's been under a lot of stress recently, so I wanted to make
Explains
sure there wasn't some obvious explanation before I go in asking him what the fuck is happening. And he isn't home for a few hours, and I was curious as hell. But alas, there is no explanation other than a prank, maybe? I'll update when he's home and we can talk. Fucking weird. There's like over 50 doggy bags. He must have been collecting for a while. My dog poops twice a day, but let's say half the time I managed to get to it first. So he must have been collecting for at least 2 months.
I'm actually pissed because my supply has been dwindling. And he's been stealing all my frozen shit.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Unless he's been separating it into different bags.
He's fucking up the market.
A commenter asks, this may sound kind of odd, but how do you know it's your dog's poo? The size? I mean, I have a Doberman, so he poops a little bit bigger than what a human does. So I'm assuming you have a big dog too. OP says,
Comment, this is the boyfriend trying to throw her off the trail.
OP says size, which is small, and well, how it looks. When my dog
You opened it?
When my dog poops and I'm there to pick it up, I look quickly to make sure it's healthy, etc., so we know what it looks like.
Sure.
Maybe that's weird, but I'm not keeping
It's
it.
normal. It's good for being a dog owner.
Update in the post 4 hours later. So my boyfriend came home and I pretty much asked him what the hell's going on with all the frozen poo. After an initial non-reaction, he put his head in his hands and started to laugh. He explained that his friend from uni is moving to town. His friend and him have an ongoing tradition of gross as hell pranks. They've been in touch recently, just catching up before the move, and his friend sent him a box of bird crap to my boyfriend disguised as a box of chocolates. I didn't know about this. Anyway, my boyfriend wanted to get him back by sending him a welcome to town gift from my friend's new boss.
So this is a lie, right?
I guess.
You know that box of bird shit chocolate we had? Remember that chocolate? I said, oh, don't eat that. I think it might be bird shit.
How does that not come up in conversation? Like, oh my God, I haven't told you about this friend, Ian, but yeah, he sent me this box of
He's
bird
a real
shit.
prankster.
We got to get him back. Let me collect your dog's shit.
The gift was going to be a box of steaks, like from his new boss or whatever, which he would drop off at his house prior to him arriving. By the time his friend arrived, the steak box would be defrosted.
Mm-hmm.
Friend would open the box from his boss, and he would open it just to find dog shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad he's not eating it, I guess. The prank is weird, and he didn't tell me because he knew I'd think it was gross and didn't think I'd want to be involved, which I don't. But I'm so relieved I just told him to send 30 bags instead of his confirmed 65, and now I can get rid of the rest. I've also told him
At
to
that
keep
point,
me updated.
just send all of them.
Yeah.
Why are you like, we have to throw half these away? You might as well just send all of them at that point.
What a weird compromise. What a weird compromise.
Yeah.
I'm not buying this dude's fucking excuse.
I'm not either. I don't know what he would be doing with it other than a prank, but like, I don't know.
You know what he's doing is he concocted that whole thing and now he's taking it to Ian's house to fucking put it in his freezer. Be like, lady said I can only bring over 30, but I'll get some more.
What are they doing?
I don't know, but that's not
Science.
Unless their communication is so poor, which to me is a bigger marker than keeping dog shit. How do you not tell your partner 4 years that somebody sent you a box of animal feces?
Yeah.
To her address.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't like pranks.
What if she would have got it first?
And ate it because it was disguised as chocolates. That's very dangerous.
Yeah, that's more harrowing to me. Jacob Harrow. Was that the name?
No,
No.
that's Hammond.
That's more Hammonding to me.
Oh, fuck off.
That's more harrowing to me than keeping the dog shit for like a prank. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's insane to not talk about that.
Yeah,
That's a biohazard.
agreed. And before we get too far off of pranks, you guys aren't gonna fucking tabletop me, right?
Hey,
This
Remains
wasn't
to
a
be
premonition, right?
you might get a couple fat tires. The New Belgium brew.
Fat tires.
What did I say?
Editor, please.
Can you just say it right?
I almost said flat tires. Fat tires.
That's gonna work so good for the editor.
Is that it, Erica?
Unless you want another one.
That's it. We're at an hour 10.
I've got one.
Send
I'm
us
at the
home.
end of my rope.
I've got one more.
No, I think we're okay.
Take us home.
Take us out of
Okay,
here.
well, listeners, viewers, whichever, you can find us on social media if you'd like. That is at Judgies Pod, JUDGIES Pod. We're on TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Threads, YouTube, Instagram, Patreon, Twitch.
Threads.
I already said that.
Letterboxed.
Letterbox, but that one's Judgies_pod.
That's close
Somebody's
enough.
a fucking idiot.
What the hell?
Anyway,
And this is coming out in August, the potential start of bonus weekly episodes?
maybe.
I already promised people, so you guys are...
August is when we said. Okay.
I said sometime in August.
We'll make it work.
We have until August 31st. 30th.
Hey.
How many days are in
I
August?
think it's
And the
31.
judges love you, so we won't drop the ball.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a great week. Love you. Hugs and pisses.